it's all over, man. That there's no marriage anymore. So they
Yeah,
come. The background of a person is very important
yeah.
because at the end of the day, you will marry somebody that is so broken
Mm.
that will hurt you unintentionally.
Oof. You don't become ignorant.
You don't become ignorant, and then you said it's the generational curses. We are hearing about generational
These some mistakes are very expensive
are
to
very,
make.
very
Yeah,
expensive.
my
I come from a family where there isn't my nuclear family. None of my siblings graduated in higher education. But
yes.
I went out there and said, I'm going to do it. Once you start seeing certain things being a pattern, it's not like you don't know. You know that no man, my sister didn't get married for long, or my brother did not do this, or whatnot, whatnot.
Yeah.
As an individual, you need to say, I don't want to be in that group. So myself, because I know I want this, I want to finish this, I want to do this, I want to do this.
Yes.
Then I think that's where I feel like I need to start being committed to what I'm starting
Yeah.
and finish it.
Yeah. Shafero who's about fit to easy in just season always being your good start into him blind into him. This is a podcast that is nominated for the podcast of the year on the Northwest Media Awards 2026. Roba rock abafitu awate ritlisa gae rotlina mafike ngale everything we are just bringing it here. Today I have a boss mama. Yeah, I was Sello. You know, if you would even the translator in English, what would you be?
Come on. Cry.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, I've cried a lot and I'm sorry crying.
Yeah, sister cry.
Most definitely.
Yeah, are you good?
All good, and yourself?
First and foremost, I wanted to say it on the record so that you hear it. Thanks for pulling through all the way just straight here into the village to just lend me your time.
That's my roots, the village.
Yes. But a time is the most expensive thing.
Most definitely.
Yeah, and I feel honored to be having you on the show. Yeah.
Lovely.
Are you good?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm nice. I wanted to say Happy Women's Month. Or rather, Happy Women's Day, because if it's a month, every day it's a Women's
So
Month.
every day it's a women's month. Every day it's a women's day, I must say, because as women, we are actually doing everything and every day. So we don't get a chance to rest. We don't get the chance for ourselves. We have to create it. So it's luxury for us
Yeah.
when it comes to us women, when you have that time.
Yeah.
And myself, I definitely take that very seriously. That's why I always encourage women that amongst everything, there is a time when you need to choose yourself
Yes.
and forget about everything else,
Yeah.
including your kids for that
Ah.
matter. Because you're not choosing yourself like every day, but at that time when you say, this weekend is just me.
No
just
kids,
no
nobody.
kids, nobody.
No
It must
nothing.
be you.
Yes.
We always feel guilty about that, but it must be done so that you can fill your cup.
Let's start it properly. First introduce yourself because I feel like, hey, today we are going to have fun here. It's a deeper one. Yes.
Okay, my name is Sello Mochwaledi Maseng.
Yes.
It's Mochwaledi, it's my maiden name. Maseng, it's my marriage name.
Yes.
I'm married. I was married 10 years ago.
10 years.
10 years ago.
Yeah. A decade. I wanted to ask you this before we get into your story, right? The newly couple, I don't know, you are social media orientated. There's a couple that's been trending over divorce, the Limpopo boy situation. I don't know if you've seen it.
I don't think I've
As a
seen.
person who's family orientated, who's in marriage. So it's a young couple that got married, I think 3 months ago or so. So the wife kind of like cheated with another, she was an influencer. So
Okay.
Cheetah got the famous dancer called Limpopo Boy. And the video went online
Viral.
and it rotated all over. So now it's an argument on the internet, and I want to find out from you. Others say he must forgive her because men tend to do the same to women. Others say he must leave her.
So what do you want from me?
Your take.
Okay, you want
Yeah,
my take? I
yeah, your
would
take.
first start saying we shouldn't get married for the wrong reasons.
Of course.
Yes, you need to get married when you are ready to be married. And
Yes.
once it's like that, then you'll definitely see yourself where you're going in marriage. There is no marriage that is got flower petals. No. There
Yeah.
is storms and everything, fires mixed with water and oil and everything. But then once you know why you got married, then you will understand to pick your battles. So in this regard, I must say it's all over, man. That there's no marriage anymore. So I think
Oh,
no, I'm
wow.
not discouraging that people get married, but
Yes.
first they need to start thinking, why am I getting married?
Yeah.
And then after that, they need to understand their partners as well. When
Yeah.
they come, the background of a person is very important.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you will marry somebody that is so broken
Mm.
that will hurt you unintentionally.
Oof. Hey.
Unintentionally.
Yeah.
Cry for help in the wrong
Sure.
way.
Scary.
So marriage is a step of God taking you and making you one with a person. Then you become one. So it is not something that you can just wake up and say, I'm getting married. You need to know why you want to get married. You need to understand your roots, the person's root as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
But understanding that when you marry, you have to understand yourself. This is an expensive mistake, if I was to call it a mistake. But do such mistakes happen in marriage?
Which mistake?
The cheating part.
The cheating is not a mistake.
Okay.
And
Now we're
it
going
was
somewhere.
never a mistake. Cheating is not a mistake.
Yeah.
When you're a married person and you decide that I'm going to be with another person except my wife and my husband, that's a choice.
Yes.
You are not making a mistake. They come back and say, "Oh, baby, I made a mistake. It was nothing. It meant nothing." No, you made a choice to say, "I'm going to be with this person," especially when you have been with a person for about longer. Like that's like a choice. You chose to live the double life to have somebody else on the side.
Yeah.
Yes, it's just as fair as that. There is no mistake in cheating. There is no mistake.
There's no mistake in cheating, guys. As we always say, there's no such mistake.
No.
But you are a Christian.
I am a Christian, yes.
You believe in spirituality.
I do believe in spirituality.
You know that spirits can manipulate somebody's mind.
The spirits.
Yes. Let's say you mentioned something about the background. Some people, they come from curses or
broken
patterns that have been designed.
Homes,
That
and all that.
these ones they won't keep husbands. These ones they will forever cheat. You know, some of the cases kids say
Yeah, I understand what you say.
yeah, because if let's say my mom, God forbid, once did something and then Mosadi Umunga head about what's the matter, that thing can even reach out to us.
Yes, but once you reach 18, I believe you're an adult. And when you're an adult, you make choices.
Yes.
And then you let go of things that has got hold of you.
Yeah.
And if you do believe that curses can be broken, then you can break the curse. I come from a family where there is in my nuclear family. None of my siblings graduated in higher education.
Yes.
But I went out there and said, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, because curse breaker.
I'm going to go and wear the gown.
Yes.
Yes. And I'm going to buy a car. I'm going to build a beautiful home. I'm going to get married and stay married.
Ooh.
You understand?
Yes.
So once they start saying things that are trying to cut your future short or make your future not the way you picture it, then you are choosing to accept that.
Yes.
Yes, you are choosing to accept that. Once you start seeing certain things being a pattern, it's not like you don't know. You know that no man, my sister didn't get married for long, or my brother did not do this, or whatnot, whatnot.
Yeah.
As an individual, you need to say, I don't want to be in that route as well.
Yes.
I want to change this.
Yes.
And you choose.
Meaning you don't become ignorant.
You don't become ignorant, and then you said it's the generational curses. We are hearing about generational curses. Yes. And mentioning spirituality and mentioning being Christian. Yes. Once you choose to believe in God, and once you choose to say, I'm going to live my life by pleasing Him, not the world or not people, then you'll get to understand the plans He have for you. That is the most the scripture that I love, Jeremiah 29:11.
For I know the plans I have for you.
For you, not to harm you, but to prosper you.
Yes.
So always we need to understand that despite what is happening with the storms and everything that I mentioned, there is God that promised you not to harm you, but to prosper you. You must believe that. And He did not promise you a stress-free life or problemless life. You
Yeah.
understand? But then He promised that I will prosper you. Like also the psalmist says, through the valley of the shadow, I shall fear no evil. You understand that? You need to understand that this is your life.
Yeah.
As the Bible also said, we are the temple. Our bodies are the temple.
Holy Spirit, of course.
Yes. So yeah, everything is a choice, man. No mistake.
Everything is a choice,
Everything
guys.
is a choice.
No mistake. Some mistakes are very expensive to make.
Very expensive.
My brother usually say when he encourages, don't disappoint yourself, don't disappoint God, don't disappoint the Holy Spirit, because He has invested a lot in you.
Amen.
So there's wisdom, there's grace, there's before even resources, it's really physical, it's really born, and there's grace above everything. There's wisdom to and living ignorance is one of the dangerous things. We see many people living and ignorance is causing people by end up ba sa bone le di-pattern, because there's somebody who is not, he's been 20 something years in the family, but I sa bone pattern ya kwa go bona gore man anje fa ga gona motho o nang le relationship e stable man, you know, utlwa go kwa lapeng lele
motho a sa bereke.
yeah, you know, and it's normal. It's normal. Even did a curse breaker, there are people that you can tell this one is anointed or chosen to break a curse, but because of they choose to become part of the pattern or part of the system, you know. And laziness also is another thing.
It's a sin.
Wrong choice. You know, I'm suffering wrong choice because I could have went to varsity, but I'd be like, nah, man, I'm gonna find a job. Now I fast forward, I'd be like, man. No, I was choosing to be the one going to varsity because they've done metric, but they've never been to varsity. And then I see now is a challenge with the younger growing. I'll be like, yo, Matimo, forgive me because I can tell that I was chosen to go to varsity.
Too late.
You know, I do want to go to varsity. But hey, you know, once you've tasted money, it becomes something
No, but I
else.
think there's online as well degrees that you can do.
Yes,
diplomas that you can do, and you can break that curse.
Yeah. I sometimes enjoy reading stuff and just knowing things. I don't know where I get that from, but I love knowing things.
Knowing
I spend too much time with learning AI.
I want to check it out, that thing.
AI, it's a fun tool. I love playing around it. Even yesterday, I spent I think 2 hours on a live call
I
with
just
it.
hope you're not AIing us.
No, I was on a live call with it, working, digesting and brainstorming ideas. I love it like when we are, like I'm talking to a person and I say, let's check this, help me do a research on this, compile me files. Like I feel like a good movie, you know, when you watch a movie, somebody be like, do this and do that. And it compiles me information and I read. I'll be like, oh, okay. So if there's any topic that I feel like I can talk about something, I check first on it and for like some smaller knowledge before I get similar dig deeper into. It's a fun tool to have though, to be quite honest. You are an author a business person, a teacher, a wife, a mother, all these things at one. On top of everything, a boss mama. Yeah, so when you arrive in style. I'll be like, yay, I'm really doing this interview. It's happening. I'll be like, it's happening, God. Yeah,
Finally.
finally it's here. Hey, we've been searching for
But
you.
they said even in the Bible, everything have its time.
Yes.
Yes. So
Exercise.
today is the day that the Lord has made.
Shout out, God.
Amen to
Yes.
that. Yes.
Of all these things, right? I know this question may sound like it's not even a question, but you have like a lot of things that you do, which means many personalities. Let's remove the boss mama aside and say,
Many personalities.
yes. As a teacher, you are a different person. I can bet on that.
Yes.
As a businesswoman, right? As a Christian,
I'm a different.
you're a different person. Just yesterday, I was thinking to myself, like, hey man, what run a business with a crest is not gonna work. Your business is gonna fall. Because you want to pray when you're supposed to work. When you're supposed to collect your money, you will say grace, I forgive you. But you're not paying me.
Go talking about that one. Oh, were you coming to that question, or are we there?
No, let's go there because we're already there.
The Christian part and the collection of money. I won't lie. I really won't lie. It's very difficult. I'm gonna tell you just something that happened a week ago or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say the amount of money.
Yes.
I
This
get
one.
owed about 40K and 500.
40,000.
Yeah, by different people.
40,000.
And
40,000.
from products, stock fails, and everything. Yeah, when I'm putting the money together.
Yeah.
It's not even that because the others, I even left the book from last year. I don't open it anymore. But meaning it's a little downfall for me, but another win for me. Because even the Bible says 40, you lose 60. I mean, you lose 70 times, he adds 70 times. You understand? That's what also happens with forgiveness. So this amount of money I'm talking about, I try to
40,000.
reach, yes, I try to reach as different people. I try to reach out to these people to pay me.
Yeah.
And then going on and reaching out to them to pay me, they keep on giving me excuses and excuses. And then they say, now this particular person that I went off with and tell the person where to get off. Immediately after doing that, the person sent the money. I used now no Christian woman, but I used my anger
Okay.
on the person.
Okay.
And the person sent the money.
All right.
After the person sent the money, the person apologized and everything. I said, no, but I feel like you're taking advantage of me and my kindness.
Because I'm a nice person.
Yes. Then later on, I had to call my spiritual sister.
The one you pray with.
Yes. I had to call my spiritual sister and say to my spiritual sister, hey, I have sinned. We had about 2.5 hours on the phone. I have sinned.
Yes.
So this is what happened. I lost it and I sent the messages. I've said words that I cannot
Take back.
And we talked there and I told her that I really regret saying all of those things. I should have handled it better.
Yes.
Because I keep on sending them messages, they blue tick me, they don't answer me. When I don't remind them, they keep quiet.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So she said to me, no, it's good that you have spoke about it. Even the Lord says when you have sinned, you need to
Confess your sin
confess
to
your
another.
sin
Yes.
to another and it will be forgiven. Yes, I am forgiven. Then the rest of the money, I wrote it down my diary and I wrote it to God, a message. I said, God, with this whole amount of money, I am no longer going to remind anybody that they owe me, that knows they owe me.
Yes.
I'm no longer going to tell them, please give me my money, please give me my money. But if they pay me, may they pay me. And then may you also fill their pockets so that they can be able to pay me.
Amen.
You understand?
Okay.
So that is the difficult part of being Christian and being in business. But once you believe, God opens another door.
Okay.
If the other one closes, the other one opens.
I think when it comes to business, it's a matter of like I said, God gave us resources, wisdom. You know, it's
Yeah.
one of my favorite things I love talking about. Wisdom, right? So there's a reason why people go to school for business, you know, and I think Lantla I could do the entire job without asking for a deposit.
Mm.
But after realizing, hey, people now they take advantage on my kindness, and I'm not the type to
My money.
yeah. So I ended up having to say, yeah, pay this percentage before we do the job.
Job,
Then
yes.
phase two, pay this remaining thingy, and then we have to set time. And now I'm this year we are working on having contracts. I believe the project study got long just after October, so
Mm.
we're gonna be
It's gonna
sending
be big
contracts
contract
whereby
as
you
well.
bind yourself or now be able to pay by this time.
Mm.
And if I don't think penalizing in so that's just business because I learned one thing. I said to my friend believes a lot. I have a friend who believes a
It's a
lot.
lot.
Me, I work a lot. You know, there's a two
And
difference.
he believes.
He believes, right? He'll tell you, no, man, yeah, God is gonna provide. Like,
And he
I believe God is gonna
provides.
provide, right? I know He has never failed me. I usually tell people that God, I've never prayed a prayer and God never answered.
Mm.
But now, be like, logic, chief. Let's be realistic. If
Mm.
you say God is gonna provide, do you have a cup is going to pour in? Let's start a project and pray for the grace of customers. But that doesn't take away that we have to do the work. We have to promote. We have
That's
to
very
market it.
true.
We have to reach out to clients. We have to do all these things. We can't lean on faith and say we believe. So
That's very true.
even when it comes to like collecting money now, because I don't have money, but my money is in people's pockets as we
Hey,
speak.
tell me about it.
You know how frustrating that is. You don't even know who to get angry to. Because you look at God, God be like, you preach wisdom. Don't look at me. Be like, God, I wasn't gonna talk about that. I was just greeting you. Be like, no, I know you wanted to talk to me about people must pay you, you know. But also learning, attending deliverances. I would go to church and a man of God would declare and say, whoever owes you, I declare they start paying you, and immediately it happens. So I know some of the things are hindrances in the spirit. It's not that people they don't want to pay you. Some are hindered by the forces you have. They want to, but others the attitude. Like what right? You know what I'm bad right? Like
Eh, ba tlwaela,
nuggets
yes.
ya say look and then I don't pay people.
I
And
go,
now
I
you have to
run.
divide your money. Now you have to fight with those people. If you don't fight, you won't get your money.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I mean it's wisdom. I don't want to so much to talk to you about. I don't know how many parts of this series are we going to have. But let's start on this one. Take
Okay.
us back on your childhood days, you know, where you grew up, you know, how did it come about? Before we see the post mama that we see today.
Yeah. Childhood.
Yeah, days of Sello. Yeah.
I, you know, the last time I spoke about this was the Unrevealing Scars event,
Mm,
turning a year, when I was talking about my childhood.
yeah.
My childhood is it's very painful and exciting,
Okay.
but being painful that way, and I chose that it's going to be exciting as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up in the village just like Mononono.
Yes.
I got it
Finally, she got it
right.
right.
Yes, I grew
Yeah.
up in a village like this with 8 siblings, and I've heard my mom told me there is two that is late,
Hmm.
so we are 10 at home.
10. Oh,
10, yes,
10.
and
Tino,
then
you said 10. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
10 we are, and
Nice.
then two is late, a boy and a girl, and then we
Mm.
are five girls, and then there is three
Girls.
guys,
3 guys. So
five
5
guys,
girls,
yes,
3 guys.
yes.
Nice.
And growing up, I don't remember much growing with my parents,
Mm.
because when I was starting now to see that I am 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, my mom had to now be in the kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
abereka, to provide for us. So
Yes.
I didn't stay much with her. Like when I was now becoming a little girl, teenager,
Mm-hmm.
I was with my sisters and my fathers.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember it was very difficult growing up without a mother there. But me always being this bubbly person, everyone was my mother.
Yes, of course.
Me, this bubbling person, everyone was my mother. At the
Mm-hmm.
age of 11, 10, I was at my aunt's place most of the time. They were rich. They are late now.
Mm.
Is my father's little brother and the wife, they are late now.
Mm.
So I remember myself being in their home most of the time, and being at my grandma as well, my father's mother,
Mm.
staying there,
Mm-hmm.
growing up there with a lot of cousins and everything. And all I ever wanted for me was to have education, good education, and to be a happy child.
Yeah.
But my childhood was not that happy. But I chose while I was growing up that I'm going to be the happiest girl, the happiest woman, the happiest mama. And while I was around 12,
Mm.
yeah, certain things happened that are very painful that I don't think I want to mention
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
Maybe the second episode.
Maybe second episode, guys. Get this one 1K. We are getting
Yes.
her back.
Yeah. And
So,
then, but life went on, and I felt like I did not have so much of a support around me whereby I can go and to aunt or whoever to cry and say this is what is happening to me or whatnot or whatnot.
yes.
But then I did not give up on school. With today's life, once the child, once the girl child goes through something at the age of 12 to 15, 16, they start
Losing
just
confidence,
yeah,
having low
losing
self
confidence,
esteem,
and they
can't
get
detach.
to do things that they are actually not supposed to be doing at
Unusual.
that age, that
Yes.
unusual things.
Oof.
Yes.
Okay.
But I strived to say my goal, I want to be a teacher, I want to study, I want to be a wife, I
Mm-hmm.
want to have children,
Yes.
I want to do this and this. So growing up was really not a very exciting journey for me.
Mm.
But I made those choices when I was now a little bit older in middle school.
Mm.
Yes, I was moving from relatives to relatives. Remember, I said my mom was working.
Mm.
All she could put on the table was food on our bodies and food on the table for
Yeah.
us. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So I was moving from relatives to relatives because at times when I'm home, there is no food or there's no candles
Sure.
for me to study.
Mm-hmm.
So I would go to where there's food. You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
So
You're a child, gonna go.
yes, I'm a child at that time.
Yes.
So I moved from relatives to relatives up until my matric. I maybe 3 or 4. Yeah,
Mm.
3 or 4. Yeah, somewhere there. But it did not bother me.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was in middle school, I stayed with the other relatives whereby I could see a lot of things that I wish I had. I wish
Mm.
I could also live like this.
Mm-hmm.
Where I was staying, they will take my other cousin maybe on vacation. Their dad was well off. They will take them on vacation and come back with clothes and stuff like that. Those are the things that I've wished. And definitely now I am doing exactly those things I've wished. And
Mm.
I did not force anyone to give them to me. I went out there and worked very hard to
Mm-hmm.
be getting
Where you
those
are.
things, because now it's like I'm living for vacations and a
Yeah.
nice
You're
life.
coming back. We see you.
Yeah, so yeah, growing up was not really easy up until I finished matric. with tears on my eyes. Like when we started, you asked me what could I say my name in English. I have been crying. I don't want to lie.
Yeah.
I've been crying, and I think Batle ba re Lina Levis Seromo, something like that.
Yeah.
Yes. So I've grew up crying, and even now as an adult, I cry. If something upsets me, I cry. You know, and now I'm crying tears of joy most of the time of where I come from and where I'm going and where I am. You understand? My
Yes.
tears are just here.
Yeah.
So
Funny.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's my childhood there.
Childhood, man, that's crazy. Yo.
My daughter, my last born, she's only 3 years now, and I've been
Yes.
trying to all this time.
Mkherezi.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, so just right there and then, I said, "Hi, girl, you got this. You're a mother, you're a teacher, you're a wife, and you are doing businesses and you are doing everything that you want to do, that you've always dreamed of, boss."
Yeah.
Like, that was my reflection on me, like, boss mama.
Yeah.
That's how boss mama's name
Game. At least
came.
you remember.
Yes, and then I'm like, you're a boss. You
Yes.
understand?
Yeah.
Because once you face challenges, you want to stay in your challenges. Once you face problems, you want to stay in your problems. Oh, I'm always tired. My children, my husband is not helping me, or whatever. But then I stood up and said, I'm boss mama. I
Yeah.
will do it tired, unmotivated. I will do it crying, but at the end of the day, I will do it. I will raise my kids. I will do business. I will make money so that tomorrow I don't have to look around and say, "What did I
Point
do? What
fingers.
did I build for my two little girl kids?" You
Yeah.
understand? So that's when Boss Mama's name came.
You're one of few women, and I'm gonna say this not in disrespecting way, but you're one of few women who, when you speaks, I sense accountability. I conversate with a lot of people, uh, in and off camera. Hey, a lot of our sisters, they are scared of being accountable. You are
Mhm.
one of the people who's accounting and say, I'm going to do A, B, C. I wanna ask the level of again, commitment. Where did you learn it from?
Committing myself to something.
Yeah, being committed. Also like taking things serious. What's this word? Yo, score
Yes, yes.
yeah,
Being
yeah.
consistent or
No, not
not.
consistent. Go na le fugo le ke le batlang. You're committed in what you're doing currently, right?
Mm-hmm.
But also, tjo, ke tla le gopola.
Yes,
Yes, but let's speak about commitment. Where do you get it from?
the
Yeah,
commitment.
being committed to what you do.
Um, Growing up, also getting into marriage,
Mm,
I wanted commitment with my partner. I
mm-hmm.
wanted him to commit
Yes.
to being a husband
Yeah.
and to do the things husbands must do.
Mm,
You understand?
sure.
And I felt like we were not there yet. So myself, because I know I want this, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I want to finish this, I want to do this, I
Mm-hmm.
want to do this.
Yes.
Then I think that's where I feel like I need to start being committed to what I'm starting
Yeah.
and finish it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, there's no one that is coming to save me,
Mm-hmm.
or there's no one that is coming to do it for me. So I guess that's where I got my courage of being able to commit
To
to certain
commit.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
They say we learn things over time. How long did it take for you to learn the discipline that you have today?
not long.
Because you're super disciplined.
No, I'm not super
Here's
disciplined.
why, and I'm gonna say you're
I
an
have
author,
my
right?
faults.
You
I
have your
have my
flaws, but
mistakes.
at your age, you still read. You still
Yes.
believe in education.
Mm-hmm.
You still work, even
Mm-hmm.
though you're making money outside,
Mm.
right?
Okay.
You have a family that you are running.
Yes.
We don't know what is happening, but what
Yes.
we see from, I'll be like, it's nice day. I need to have the boss mama lifestyle. you know. And now, even when you walk, when you approach someone, when you speak, there's a sense of, I'm here. The boss mama is present. The discipline is visible.
Okay.
So I'm asking, how long did it take to learn that from
I
you?
think everything you are born with,
Yeah.
I must say. I
Yeah, yeah,
think
yeah.
everything you are born with, and then it gets shapen by your experiences of life.
Oh, crazy. Yeah. But that's a bar right there. Did you get it? If you didn't get it, forget about it. Whoa. Everything we are born about it, but it's sharpened by what we're going through.
Yes.
Nice. I think
It's
me,
simple as that.
yeah, me and most 20s, because I was speaking Dunkarabile, speaking about the life of a 20s, and we are in our late 20s.
Hmm.
You're in your late 30s, approaching 40, right?
Yes.
But you don't look like you're approaching 40 though, because you look like
Mm.
you're in your mid 30s.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. And I wanted to also say like congratulations on the milestone. I saw when the year started, you started exercising and you shaped yourself like
Yes, yes.
that's dope right there.
Yeah.
That's
That
nice.
was my 40th present. Something that I could actually do for me.
Wait, when did it come to you that you have to gift yourself a gift every time you birthday? I think the greatest gift I bought for me was the cell phone that I'm using because I achieved a lot through it and I acquired a lot of things through it. Like, hey, this could be the thing. But this year I bought myself a gimbal, which is a camera stabilizer for my birthday, and I'm
Mhm.
like, ooh. Okay, I love my presents. But when did it hit you that, hey man, on my birthday I need to get myself
Okay.
something
I don't
special?
remember getting anything for my birthday from anyone.
Yeah.
Nah, nothing. So my birthday is on January, and
When everybody doesn't have money.
yeah, everybody's telling me they're broke.
Yes.
So I've
Mine is
made
from
it a
February, bro.
point that every year I celebrate my birthday since I had kids and everything with
Mm,
my first child when I was turning 30.
mm,
Um I remember buying myself cake
mm.
since still newly.
Yes.
My child was born 24th of December, my
Mm,
firstborn, and then my birthday was the 9th of January.
hmm.
So that was even before my son was a month.
Yeah.
I went with him to town to get cake. I was with my brother at the time
Mm,
and get some snacks.
yeah.
And then I'm saying, milestone, yippee, I have a first child.
Hmm.
Everyone was like always when I was 23, 24, when are you getting a child?
Yeah.
Hello,
Hey,
when
they're
are you
asking us those questions.
what
Hey,
am I doing with a
hey, hey.
child? I want to get my first child and I'm married. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that was
You
my first child.
declared it. You were
Yeah, I
declaring
declared it
it.
and it happened.
Yeah.
So, I bought myself a cake then. And then, since from then, I celebrated my birthday by myself. I never had a party because I've realized that it's been my birthdays all these years
Mm-hmm.
and nobody ever thought of, let me just get her a lip gloss
Mm,
or let me get her a vaslap
mm.
or just little something for her
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah.
Then I just thought, if I'm not going to be celebrated, I'm going to celebrate myself.
Yeah.
So each and every year, I would go with my kid. It was my son at the time. And then 37, had my second child.
Mm,
I was always going to spa,
mm.
like, just dine and relax, have lunch
Mm-hmm.
and come back, go home.
Yes.
My birthdays are like that.
Yeah.
So I went, and then 37 was with my little girl with as well.
Mm.
And then 38, my husband had other plans.
Yes.
So I guess you've seen me how I've been crying all these years.
Yes.
No one is ever buying me anything. So
Yeah.
he was there at 38, so BMW. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? On my birthday, and we went to
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Artis for lunch. 39, I just said to him, I am taking a drive. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going.
Yeah.
And I packed my bags,
Yes.
called my cousin, hey, I just want a quiet time in Harties and all that. My cousin said, hey, ANC's birthday with you, Sun City. And that I'm in Sun City
Mm-hmm.
for that weekend.
Yes. Nice.
It was more like vacation birthday, mini vacation birthday in January.
Yes.
So I was just trying to tell them I'll celebrate my birthday.
Yes.
Even if you guys told me you don't have money or presents for me.
Yes.
So yeah.
Like, do you think it's important for us to celebrate our birthdays in your
Mm?
thinking? How important is it for one to celebrate their birthdays? Because I've heard people who don't celebrate birthday. I used to not celebrate birthdays,
Birthdays.
but when I sat down and started tracing, I grew up in a place whereby it was bad. It was very bad. That even if my mom would try, she would manage to get cakes for my siblings babaling during the year because I'm born in Feb.
My
So
child's birthday, when in Feb.
yes, that thing on the 8th.
My sister's birthday is on the 8th
Yes.
and my child 9th.
Yeah, on the 8th of February. So it was bad. Then that thing grew up with me. Like I'm learning now, Hansi Gibala, like psychology stuff, listening to podcasts, learning, going to church, learning to trace things to say, oh, why am I not celebrating birthday? I realized, oh man, hey, childhood traumas,
Mm.
because I used to be proud that I don't celebrate birthdays, but I realized, nah.
Because I couldn't must remember we even celebrating Jesus Christ's birthday.
Yes, I didn't
So
have a choice then. My
mm,
parents, I don't blame. They tried where they tried to celebrate.
yes.
I love them. I'm not,
Mm.
in case my siblings may feel some type and be like, I'm complaining. No, I'm not complaining.
Yes,
I'm
but you
simply
feel
saying they
like you
couldn't
could,
do it then.
yes.
But if I had the grace and hopefully my children, they will celebrate each and every birthday. And I pray to be there because me,
Mm,
I'm a free Me, I'm always on the road.
yes, no, they
I'm
will.
always on the road.
They will.
Yes. So you mentioned that it's very important because you just said even
No,
Jesus Christ.
it's very important because that's when you need to reflect and also thank God for the added year.
Yeah,
So, however as you celebrate, the first thing I do 12 o'clock when I wake up is to thank God that I'm here
yeah.
and that I'm alive and that I'm healthy
Mhm.
and that I was able to wake up. Because on that day, on my birthday, somebody in the world did not wake up.
Yeah.
Or at that time when I just stood up, somebody's losing their life or
Yes.
taking their last breath. So it's
Yes.
very important that you thank God. And then the rest, it's up to us.
Of course.
Mm.
Yeah. BMW, Boss Mama Wills. She said it. She said it herself. The Boss Mama Wills owner. Yeah. Big shout out to the husband.
Mm.
We come into this one. You grew up wanting to be a teacher, as you
Yes.
mentioned. How honored do you feel having to do something you've always wanted to do? I've grew up wanting to be a filmmaker. I am now.
Mm.
Having to work and do what I love, something that's very nice.
Wow,
When it comes to you, yeah.
it's a dream and beyond the dream come true.
Mm.
I must say it's a calling. Being every profession is a calling actually.
Yes.
Yes. So I just believe that it's a calling. I'm serving my purpose
Mm.
as I should and it makes me very happy. Even if I would leave the classroom, I will still be a teacher either
Yes.
way
Huh.
because I am that kind of a teacher.
Yeah.
I go, I teach others. It's teaching.
Mhm.
You understand? So
Yes.
it's just amazing.
People find it difficult to teach these days because you guys have like laws that are binding you. I visited this other school, I won't mention the name,
Mm-hmm.
and the teacher took out the paper that had the rights,
Mm-hmm.
what you as teachers mustn't do, the do's and the don'ts.
Yes, there is,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's all the schools,
Mm.
or I don't think it's the government also,
Mm-hmm.
but there is, but things that are don'ts. It's not like it's a jail.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. I think it's just maybe to protect them and the children's as well around the school
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But after classroom, you are your own person.
Yeah. Because here's where I want us to go with the teaching thingy,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't want us to dwell in deeper.
Mm.
Raising an African child and a different race are two different things. We grew up in I can't say we because I'm not on the same age group with
Okay,
you.
yes, we.
You grew up in the age whereby in most of them there was
Yes,
punishment, there was
punishment.
this and that. Some of the things they have shaped you to become, even though some of them they were abused,
Abuse,
but
yes.
most of them they have shaped who you are. But we are
Yes.
staying in times whereby we have applied the Western way of raising
Mm.
children, and
Mm.
now it's becoming difficult now because that's not our pattern of raising children.
Eh,
So those teachers are like to me, hey, Sissy, Now tell me, do you still want to be a teacher? I'll be like, hey, no, thank you. I thought I wanted to be a teacher. But share the wisdom that you are able to raise children by law, they are committed into the schoolwork. They still love doing the thing. How difficult it is to become a teacher in today's time and world.
Difficult.
Yeah.
The difficult part is that we become too strict instead of befriending the children.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to befriend them in a way that they will be too familiar with us,
Okay.
but we need to make them feel safe with us
Mm.
so that they can be able to learn, they
Mm.
can be able to adjust to the uh, um, education, and they can be able to dream as well.
Mhm.
There's a video. Actually, it also happened to me one time at
Yes.
school. Nake heditse skolo. You know
Mm.
those comments teachers
Yes.
always
Yes.
make. Eh, o ka nna wa etsa yona ntho e o e etsang. Nna ke feditse sekolo ke na le degree.
Mm.
Understand? That's not how to motivate a child.
Yes.
So our children right now at this stage,
Yes.
they are facing that kind of things.
Yes.
Teachers are impatient, like I mentioned as well with marriage, and said if you're getting married, uh if you want to get married, you must know what you want in marriage.
Mm.
If you want to become a teacher, you must know what you want in teaching.
Mm.
Every profession, you need to understand what is your goal there, what is your mission, what is your vision, what is it that you want to go and achieve there.
Mm.
You know, first you need to put your learners first. You need to say, I want to go and develop. I want to go and touch young minds, young hearts. I want to go and create future for the children.
Mm.
You understand?
Yes.
Then the money will come.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
At the end of the day, you are going to get paid anyway.
Mm.
We are going there 5 times in a week and 5-6 hours in a day.
Mhm.
The least that you can just do is to go and try and mother that child, not go and discourage the child as a
Yes.
teacher, because this is what is happening now. Children are giving up on schools because they are being screamed at, told that "Nna ke feditse degree ya ka, you'll see what you will do if you don't finish your homework."
Mm.
No, you just need to be their anchor. You need to tell them, you see, the reason why I finished school is because I was trying. I was doing this and that and that. If you have to use your background on the child that you see is struggling, then do that so that the child can be able to relate and say what not, what not. That's why we are saying, that's why there's a saying that always be kind. You never know what the other person is going through.
Yes.
You understand?
Of
They will
course.
see me as bubbling and everything and so on. They'll think, "Hana matata o." Then the person becomes rude or say something that triggers my childhood something. You understand?
Mhm.
So teaching now, it looks like a person when they are ran out of options of professions, they will just say, okay, because they're looking for teachers in South Africa and go
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That's
then they
dangerous,
get,
though.
that's very dangerous. Then they go there, they become impatient. Teaching is a calling.
Yeah.
It is definitely a calling.
Hey, teaching is a calling, guys. You guys heard. um, from childhood, now you are a teacher, which is something you've always wanted. I wanna know what motivates and inspires a teacher to say, "Nah, man, I can start selling." What leads you to the business space? Because now we are still on your journey as
Okay.
you were coming through from childhood. We saw how you struggled.
Mm.
Before you graduated, you became a teacher. Now you're a teacher, now excelling, understanding it's a calling. Where does it lead you to the business space? Because we want to come to the Born to Rise thing. But what
Okay.
was your very first business? Take us through the journey.
Okay. I was busy studying at the time. I
Mm-hmm.
think I've put in something here.
Right? I already know.
I
So
was
fit.
busy studying. I remember.
Yes.
I remember I was busy studying.
Mm-hmm.
But it started from when I was little. Yes.
Yes.
Remember I mentioned the family that took me in when I was 10, 12.
Yeah.
They had a bar. They had yeah, it's a bar. We
Yeah.
call it a bar.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to go there the after schools. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
very young. I used to go there the after schools before I was even 18. Na tlisa cartoon for
Yeah, yeah.
this
Shavini.
cartoon
That's what we call it,
uniform.
Shavini in our hood.
Hey, yes.
Nice, nice.
Yes, but it was a big Shebin
Yeah.
connotation. Yeah, we
Yeah,
will
yeah,
be at the back. I guess
yeah.
people will be out on
Oh yeah,
the other
tavern.
side.
That's one is
Tavern,
tavern.
yes.
Yes, of course.
Yes. So how about Lisa cartooning for, yeah, I'm excited. Jump.
Yeah.
Cartoon. You understand?
Oh
And
yeah,
then
those kind
going
of
on,
things.
yes. Then it started there also that oh, it's nice sailing. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Yes.
Yes.
Also business didn't just come now. It
Mm.
also came from growing up.
Mm.
Then the second family I stayed at, it was there was a tuck shop. So
Mm.
they used to let me sell when during the after schools and the weekends.
Mm.
They will let me be in the tuck shop because there was also machines there and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I would, you know, sell and give people products. They give me money and everything.
Mm.
It's actually whatnot. That's nice. Maybe one day it will be me.
Mm.
Yes. And then when going to varsity, before I started teaching,
Yes.
I started working in retails.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I did very good. I
Mm.
started in checkers after matric.
Mm.
Before I could study, I started in checkers, and I was more like the face of checkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I started as a cashier there, and then from there I was taken for money market clerk and
Mm.
everything. And it was in Cape Town. So this people, what do you call them? The tourists, they really loved me. I
Yeah.
was very tiny. Yeah, just very tiny. Yeah, when I'm growing up. So they really liked me and they couldn't believe my age as well at the
Mm.
time. You understand? So
Yes.
that also inspired me, and I saw everything what's happening in the industry of sales and so and so.
Sure.
So after that, being a teacher, like you ask, what made me to now start
Venture into
saying
business. Yeah.
go to business?
Sure.
Um, one salary is never enough.
Yes.
One salary is never enough. And when you know that you have promised yourself this kind of life, I wasn't going to be living a vacation life with my teaching salary.
Mm.
So I had to make a
Other means.
plan,
Yeah.
other businesses.
Yeah.
So I started selling. I started selling flat tummy teas. I started selling Herbalife.
Yeah.
I was selling what else? Yeah, tummy tea and Herbalife. And then I started my mini bar
Mm.
as well. Yeah, a mobile bar,
Mm-hmm.
cocktails. Yes,
Yes.
because I was in Cape Town a lot, so they were making cocktails and everything. So I was always checking out what they do and everything.
Mm.
So I always wanted to give vibes. Kumakain. Yes. So I just came up with an idea. I'm going to make cocktails. And then someone said, "You crazy?" I said, "Watch me."
Mm.
That year I made money.
Mm.
My pay was finished just before December come, but I made money for January that December
Mm.
with platters and
Mm.
everything. I made money. I just went to Econo and buy some stock of finger foods and everything. When I calculated those pieces, they were giving me this much. Voila,
Mm.
business. Then I bought some few cheap bottles with juices and everything, glasses and everything, ice,
Mm.
strawberries. Voila,
Mm.
gives me money. There's
Mm.
profit here. You understand? So that's where my business, I think, would say, business mama woke up.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm going to do this. Then every business opportunity, I check it out.
Mm.
I don't deny business opportunity. I take it, I sleep on it, I check it, I pray about it.
Mm.
Once I say yes, I'm gone.
Gone.
I'm gone.
Gone
And
kanji. Sure.
while I was in varsity, actually, while I was in Cape Town studying teaching, in the college, at the college there where I studied,
Mm.
they actually saw potential in me. I became also SRC because
Mm.
I was always
Yeah, yeah.
so while I was doing that, also I had other potentials of like selling because I was always having ideas of this and that and that. I was also I helped to get through the program of Cape Town municipality. I even saw their email today. I wanted to
Mm.
screenshot it and read it because I didn't get a chance to read it.
Mm.
I went through that program with the college. After
Mm.
going through that program, I was on the top something. Yeah. But we were three of us because when I visited that college, at the other town. I found my pictures,
Mm.
three of us, the pictures. I even took a picture of it. I'll share what it. I'll share next time because I still have it on Facebook.
Yes.
So it was there on the wall. I'm like, wow, so I'm famous now.
Yeah. You've been
They said,
pushing.
yeah, you've
Hard
pushed. And
work. Yeah.
then there we got funding. You had to go and buy the things of the business that you are doing.
Mm.
My business was kids entertainment.
Mm.
So I first started with that, kids entertainment. But P2, when I got here, it was even registered
Mm.
where I was doing kiddies parties, kiddies entertainment at the parks and all that, gathering children, selling party packs and coming with the jumping castle and say, okay, jumping castle is 50 rand, and then the parents have to pay, and then the children are happy. So they bought me my material and stuff like that. That's Cape Town municipality with Falls Bay College partnered. And then they bought me my material and everything. That year, I attended a program whereby now you have to win a bigger prize.
Mm.
But that was the year now I met my husband,
Mm.
and I had to
Yeah.
let go of most of the things.
So as we because as we robbed you the prize money.
I could have probably got a
Maybe that's why he
bigger
bought you the boss wife, the boss BMW. He'd be like, hey,
for
I'm
feeling
making it
guilty
for those
that
days.
he took food on my mouth.
Oh man, that's beautiful,
Yeah,
man. That's
so business
beautiful.
has always been I think part of my journey as well.
Mm.
So yeah.
How does one have like acquire such a mindset like of seeing business everywhere?
Yeah, business is everywhere. Even in your village here, you must invite me. Yeah. There's business here.
Yeah. I've invited her, she sees business. She must give me ideas.
I think you must just invite me. You must walk around. I will show you business.
Yeah, I will do that. We'll do a tour and drive around. If we had a Cape earlier, if maybe we did this thing earlier, I would say, let's just drive around and see. But now
Hmm.
it's already late.
Yeah.
Now I want us to come on this one because say, yeah, Eugene is interesting, bro. Yo, hey, this is dope. Teaching business. You when I met you or when I saw you go event in Yakagamo,
Mm-hmm.
I was there. I was listening to you. You were advising a young girl, right? But now you mentioned that when you were trained at the cartoon, just you are not even aware that you are being trained in those times. There's a system able my friend by Dirisang li Zimbabwe, right? Though somehow they don't really condone education, but they pursue business. So when there's a child, young Abdul, they bury that thingy. He's the one who's selling to you. Jiggy jiggy, you wanna go to a store, go and get an account and store.
Mm,
Jiggy jiggy, 5 years down later, he's the one running the shop. When you check 10 years, he has five more stores, more than his father.
mm,
And they have built such thing and he has become big. Mara hare bone rona.
mm,
You know, how does one get to train his child to become business minded? As I was asking you, that you say you can see opportunities, but I
mm.
believe you want to pass the legacy to your children.
Most definitely.
How do I take this to that? Because I believe you know what when I let disciple your boss mama. You wanna have boss mamas around you.
Mm,
You don't want your children to become spoiled
most
and to even
definitely.
if they are privileged
Mm,
with what they have and what you have achieved with their husband,
mm,
shout out. But you don't want them to sleep.
mm.
How does one train a child to say "Ke build a product demo ya no?"
You need to be transparent with your children for starter. You need to be transparent what you do. My kids know I'm a teacher,
Mhm.
especially my boy. He knows that I go to school Monday to Friday. Saturday when I leave the house, I said I'm going to work. Which one, mommy? He asked.
Mm,
Spa, or I will tell him I'm going to my spa, or I'm going to take out flyers at the rugby,
mm,
or I'm going to the mall to
mm,
take out flyers, or I'm delivering stock.
mm,
So I'm explaining to him what mommy is doing.
mm,
You understand? It's
mm,
only 10. So even every time he wants something, I'll always ask, does he need it or whatever? And so and so. And that he cannot get every time something just
mm,
because mommy is doing 4 or 3 jobs.
mm,
That's my goal. That's my dream to give them everything that I did not have. But then I'm not teaching him that he can just
Get it. Yeah.
but I'm explaining to him that you don't just get just because mommy have money.
Take me to the day whereby you sat down and say, maybe I need to write a book.
It was not actually like that.
Okay.
I have a lot of diaries from years back. I have a lot of
Oh,
diaries.
you have to write too.
Yes.
I've diaries as well. This one
Yes,
is
so-
I'm an author by default.
So I have lots of diaries from back then, and all my books that I'm reading, you would see that are written.
Yes, notes.
Yes, notes. So that's how I started writing. It's years back. In fact, from school, I used to write my emotions. I used to write my emotions. I used to write a letter to somebody that I want them to know how I feel, but not give them the letter.
Ooh, that's how we manifested. I fought with my brother. Let me tell you a story. Me and my brother fought, right? Because I used to have a diary. And a diary means I write my day, how my day went like. So it happened that they were cleaning in the home and they found my diary. And I wrote all the emotions and how he had made me feel, the frustrations. I said whatever I said there.
Just a letter to a person.
He didn't understand that the author was manifesting within me. Because I like to believe I'm an author. I don't know why I believe I'm an author. I believe I'm an author. Because I was thinking the other day, like, Because I started writing a book based on the notes that I've been collecting at church. But now, last year, out of Namibia, I changed my pattern. I was tired, like after like traveling hours from now to Namibia. It was far. Because we LK transportation and tours.
Yeah, it's very fun.
I was tired. So I was shooting because I when I woke up, I don't remember a pattern. I tried, I blocked the phone. Suddenly 48 hours. I had to wait 2 days for another pattern, and I end up taking it over my friend. They remove everything. Now I lost the book I was working on.
Oh no.
And at the time, the Holy Spirit whispered and said, few hours before, why don't you take all the church notes and copy them on somewhere, Word or cloud, or just copy them on a way to the team laptop. I said I'm gonna do that when I come back. It's never gonna come back. I lost that material. It went with the app, it disappeared. So now fast forward, we are here. I got discouraged, honestly, I got discouraged because I was like, maybe this first book, I'm just going to put it on the AI and say, like, maybe prompt it to edit it for me, not change everything as it is. You just edit the grammar and edit the spellings, punctuations, like the was literature part of it, But I just wanted to see how it was gonna come out first. That was like a testing idea to see, because the material, like the notes that I've received collected from churches, services, crusades, all this you can imagine how much information is there. So I wanted to turn it into a book and just sell it because I want to write a book about my journey. I don't even know where to start, but I'm just gonna type stuff. The last time they get type of stuff on the thingy, I don't know what it's about chapter, but I was typing stuff on the thingy. So now I lost it. I was a bit discouraged, but I think I'm gonna go back after this episode. So let me take you back into the story of my brother. He found what I was saying. He read my diary without my consent. But in my diary, I used to write my dreams, my encounters, everything. He read my privacy. And I was mad at him that he read my privacy. But he was mad at me that I wrote stuff about him. So he became a fight. Mama, mona lungile. So in my head, I was like, he doesn't understand that I'm trying to voice out because I can't talk to people. Then I hopped into hip hop now, and I tried to rap on the mic my issues, but I'm not the kind to rap issues. If I've ever to make a song about the inspire Motomo, so the best way was to write them down, how I feel and everything, and he didn't really understand it. So now coming to your story, now I see now, that was the author. He was trying to say hi. I'm here. But I was telling you off camera, man, I need to read books first. Like I've been downloading materials online, but I need hard copies because
If you can
reading.
just do 3-4 pages a day, and
A
then the
discipline.
next you go,
Mm.
you go. With this one, Healing the Soul of a Woman, I started with a devotion a day. It's for 90 days, so 3 months. So I'll read it
Finished.
and read over and over and
Yeah.
over up until I feel like it's seated in my spirit now. I understand.